I hope none of my caravans were there, by the way. That would have been very bad timing. Hello guys, and welcome back to some more Fallout 4. We're still right here, right after we made the Bridwin crash, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to get over to the crash site, see if there are any survivors so I can kill them. Because we don't want any stragglers, that would not be good for us, so we'll just kinda have to hunt the rest of the people down. Ow, 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 burn. It burns. It burns. I wonder how far the burn reaches, though. Only till here? But this is kind of where they had the main thing, right? No? Oh, no, here's where they had the main thing. Do I still have this place? I still have this place. Oh, that's great, though. You guys were working with me, not against me, right? Do I burn if I walk in here, then? I do. Okay. I can't sneak past either. I can sneak past. Although, ow. The boss settlers in pain. So everything actually got killed when that crashed down, because it seems like it has like an area now where it's really just filled with damage. Come on, come on. Alright. Now to take care of my son and the Institute. Let's see what we can do against those two. Alright, there we go. Just to rub salt in the wound. Look at my new outfit. I think you guys are gonna like it. Proof that he's pretty much dead. Although the other outfit is 10 times better, right? Yeah, it is way better. I'll just keep it as a trophy. Why do you guys still want to stay at the HQ? You don't know that the Institute probably also knows where you are, right? So, yeah. And just saying, you guys are very questionable. You know what you're doing right now? You don't have an escape route. You just walk back into the place that all just attacked you. Like, what are you thinking? Railroad, what are you thinking? I would not walk into the same corner if I escaped the other one.
Desdemona has an op for you.
Oh, she does now, does she?
Desdemona.
I thought by calling Red Glare I'd lose more good people. Comrades, thank you for keeping them and yourself.
Hey, what did you give me?
safe.
Is the church safe?
Is the church safe now?
With the Pridwin destroyed, the Brotherhood survivors will leave the Commonwealth on foot. But we're not out of the woods yet. If the Brotherhood managed to find us, you can bet your ass the SRB is not far behind.
Exactly.
We've run out of time. Our next step is to attack the Institute.
All right, what's the
Once
plan?
I get in, what's the plan?
Go back inside the Institute and secure the relay. The instant you do, the Institute and the SRB will mobilize. So teleport us in quickly. We join forces with Z-114 and the rebel synths. Then together we fight our way to the fusion reactor.
What about rescuing the synths?
What about rescuing the synths?
That's not your job. We've got people assigned to maintain control of the relay room and teleport synths out non-stop. We need our best people doing the tricky part of the operation. So that means you.
Desdemona, something's very off about how you speak. You seem to be
Desdemona.
very upset
Get
or
to the
something.
Institute and make contact with Z1 as quickly as.
Okay, I'll just drop Maxon's outfit here. Just so you can keep it as a trophy. Didn't give me anything trash, did you? I don't think so. Okay, so I can still fast travel out and enter the Institute, so I'm not technically against him yet. Okay, you guys are not my enemies now? No? Okay, good, good, very good. Okay. Talk to C1. At the top, I'm guessing. Yeah. Just kind of chilling here, you know.
Doctor, what are you doing here? Isn't today your day off?
It is. But honestly, what am I going to do with the day off?
I don't know. What do you usually do in your spare time?
Read test reports.
Oh, you guys are not gonna know what hit you. Gonna be so sad too. I should have enough ammo to kill everyone in the Institute.
Doctor, I left a copy of the lab report on your desk. Did you get a chance to read it?
Why are you
Haven't.
guys here all of a
There
sudden?
was a situation last night I had to deal with. I'll come and find you as soon as I've had a chance.
I've been
to
looking
think it
for
over.
you.
Of
Is it
course.
time?
I'll inform the
Once we
team.
act, we have committed. There will be no going back.
Are you
Is
ready?
everything ready here?
Yes. Shall we proceed?
It's
Everything's
time.
ready. It's time.
Good. We'll need to clear this room before I can do more.
End of the line. Well, it's the end of the line for the Institute, so...
Right. Please give me a few moments. I already have the coordinates. I simply need to update the relay.
Okay, good, good. Come on.
And your companions will arrive in a moment.
Scientists. So you aren't actually sent. I can confirm that now. Why are you smoking
Now.
while getting
They're not already
teleported?
onto us, they will be within seconds.
Okay, you ready?
It's time to free the synths.
In this single hour, we could rescue more synths than we have in our entire history. Make every moment count. But
I will.
First, take this. It's
What?
a fusion pulse charge. Tinker Tom's rigged it to take out the reactor and anything else within a few hundred yards of it. We get you down there, you plant it, and we run like hell. When we get to a safe distance, we detonate it remotely. Then the whole Institute goes up like a candle, and the synths stay free. Forever. This is the moment where we make history. Tom, I need you to get that relay working as fast as humanly possible. You'll need to pull us out once we're done with the reactor, and send out anyone that's unarmed. Institute personnel included.
You got it, boss.
All right, let's move.
Okay, let's kill everyone. Now this works? Okay, door now
Is this
works.
really it? I somehow thought the technology here was more impressive.
It is, you're just in the other area.
Hello?
I've not even been here before, so... Okay, let's free the synths. Team free synths, yes. Don't mind me just kind of looting everything here. It's all good, it's all good. Okay. Whoops, I picked up harpoon. It's
It would appear
fine.
my target has disappeared.
No, your target has not disappeared.
Need help here! Work together, people! Work's over.
I don't really care about hacking. You guys need to fight your way through, because otherwise I want to believe that I made the wrong choice. Robotics terminal. Oh, is that a big robot? Big bad robot? Oh, sorry about that.
What's that noise?
I'm sorry about that. That was an accident. Please don't try to kill me now.
What?
Oh, you don't
just
care?
happened? Ah, look at. We cannot fail.
Okay, you guys don't hate me? Good, very good. Yeah, that's unfortunate that that person walked in front of me, but you know, it happened. 1,000? Ooh. A good thing they didn't get upset about that friendly fire. That would have been the end of me. Missile. Okay, let's go in. Okay, let's come this way and something over here. Okay, let's go. We are now in bioscience. Wait, that's where this leads? Huh.
The year.
What?
Desdemona.
This is the Institute. The years of living in hiding, afraid of every footfall, suspicious of every stranger. And now here we are, threatening the devil himself.
Any second thoughts?
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
Hardly. The clock's ticking. The longer it takes to reach the reactor, the more synths are in danger. Let's get moving.
Okay, just be happy I wasn't the one I shot in the head back there. I won't shoot innocents. They need to at least have a gun.
Detected. Curious. Attacking enemy unit. Critically damaged. Repairs impossible.
Something's out there.
I'm slowly running out of ammo with this thing.
Is someone present?
What do we have in here?
You must be terminated.
Shit, we got company.
I've been hit.
We can win.
Oh, we already got another one dead? Well, you guys are not that great, are you? So much for being railroad agents. I guys should have known that. Well, let's go. Next area.
Target.
Is that a Corsair? Or Corsair?
Threat's over.
Oh, wasn't that just a scientist? I don't think they had anything that could really harm us, but sure. Ow, it's very hard to know who's who at this point. Maybe I should loot less. Top. Oh my goodness. What happened to, you know, not harming anyone else? We're not supposed to, like, bloodthirsty... We're not supposed to be bloodthirsty killers. What happened to the lady that had a day off, though?
Hello? If you can hear me, I got the floor plan. Advanced where you gotta go. But the doors are locked, and I can't override from here. That command has to come from the director's personal terminal. You understand? You got
Yeah,
to
I
do
understand.
that part yourself.
Use the terminal. Where is that terminal? Up
Tell the
here?
removal team to hurry. Get everyone
Oh, further down.
If a human isn't actively hostile, direct them to the relay room. The less violence, the better.
Come on, come on. Gonna be like one of those times. I remember talking to Father and then at the other mission. I don't know if he's here in this one too. But it could be the case. Did I get? I got all of them. Okay. More perception then. Oh, I see this Sean thing is not there anymore.
I didn't expect to see you again. You had me fooled. I really believed you were on our side.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry it's come to this, Sean.
You're sorry. You can't be that sorry if you're here going through with it. It's not enough that I lay here dying. Now you plan on what? Destroying everything? Tell me then. Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
Seriously?
All the enemies you've created? You can't imagine why I'd be standing here?
Perhaps I didn't think to count you among them. Well, none of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish your task and ruin humanity's best hope for the future. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret? Or did you just come to gloat?
Will you help me?
Sean, if you help me, fewer people will die. Will you?
Why would I ever consider helping you?
Protect your people.
Help me. And I promise I'll protect any survivors to the best of my ability.
Very well. The terminal behind me. Enter access code 9003. That will disable some of the synths. Now go. Just leave me.
Son.
You've doomed
Son.
humanity.
Son.
You know that. There's nothing more to say.
Are you in pain?
Are you in any pain?
Yes, of course. But that will end soon enough, won't it? All thanks to you.
Sean.
Just get out. There's nothing more to say.
Some other way?
I wish there was some other way.
You've made that impossible. The Commonwealth can have only one fate now.
Wait, you said I made that possible? Oh, you have no idea. Oh, I'm so tempted to shoot you right now. But I won't, because your heart is in the right place. But your mind is not. Then shut down.
By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed, Institute. Must be destroyed. No life signs detected.
Hell yeah! Access granted. Now you should be able to reach the reactor. Scents are pouring through up here. But we won't leave without you. Don't worry.
YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation.
Okay, let's go, let's go.
Thank you for your cooperation.
He did at least help out without us having to kill more. Well, he did say all, not all of them were, you know.
Evacuation order issued. Authorization.
Well.
YR3.
Let's go do stuff.
Now proceed to your assigned evacuation.
Yeah, let's go. All right, Desdemona. See what we can do here.
Is someone present?
Let's do this.
Ow. Why did you attack me? You're the one we recruited from the... Well, sorry I dragged you into this. Ow.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Did not mean to pick that up. Again, I'm not here to kill everyone. It's not my goal. Although you guys sure make it seem like it by the way you run away and scream. Let's go, let's go. I got killed. And my game crashed. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back again. Those hurt, by the way. Institute laser thingies hurt a lot. Okay, let's just save here just in case. More shutdown synths.
Okay.
Why are you guys getting hurt?
Plant the pulse charge. We'll cover you while you attach it.
Okay. See what I can do. Oh, I'll just get a little clean radiation thing now. Oh my god, really? God, rockets. Rockets. Such a pain to deal with.
Movement detected. Curious.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah. I know.
Pulse charge. We'll cover you while you attach it.
Hello? Institute protocol. Eliminating hostile.
Where's the rocket launcher thing? There we go. You're dead. Oh, you're hiding. It's fine. Oh, what? What? You're not hiding. I think you'll take care of that person then. Okay. Expert. Did it change the freaking password? Oh, come on. Okay, railroad agent. I need to hack this thing and I really don't feel like it.
I thought I saw something. We got company. Let's get to that reactor.
You're already here. Can you just do it? Open. Oh, I can just open it? Although I'm pretty sure I need to shut it down first. I don't think I can just open it.
That's it.
Okay. Reactor status. Deactivate radiation purge system. Okay. Yes, let's attach this.
Let's get the hell out of here. Tom,
Desdemona.
Time to get out of here.
Ow, okay. It's all out of nowhere, just teleports us.
We're all done, Tom. Let's get out of here while we can.
I'm with you, boss, but this kid, he says he's charmer or something.
What?
Well, hello.
Please, Dad, don't leave me here. I want to go with you.
Dad?
Why did you call me Dad?
What? You're my father. Why else would I call you that?
Says who?
Told you that I was your father.
What do you mean? Nobody told me. You just are.
I'm your
Right,
father?
Of course I'm.
Yeah.
Good. For a second, I thought you forgot who I was. Now let's hurry up and get out of here.
Come with me.
All right. You can come with me.
Really? Do you mean it?
Don't believe
What?
me?
You don't believe me?
No, I totally do. What I mean is, thanks. Now let's get out of here.
Okay.
All right, Tom. Fire it up.
You got it. Okay, you set right. Okay, we're ready to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Let's get the hell out of here.
Don't have to tell me twice. It's all set to take you and Des to the detonation site. Then I'll rig it to send me and the kid here back to HQ right after. Don't worry, we'll look after him. Get him some better clothes, too. Yikes. Let's go before this whole place goes thermonuclear.
Step into the relay. Let's go. What am I looking for here? Wait, where are we?
You
Oh, the...
did it. We did it.
Hi.
Yeah.
This is the first time my people taste freedom.
There won't be any more of you now, though. I press button. Well, now there's Simona.
It is done.
That's the institute over there, right? What am I... Oh, I can press... Ooh. I press button. I hope none of my caravans were there, by the way. That would have been very bad timing.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
The war never changes. Okay.
Desdemona.
And so, the mighty have fallen. Dozens of years, countless sacrifices. It all paid off, thanks to you. Deacon says this was his plan all along.
Deacon planned it?
Who knows? Maybe he did plan it all.
Some things even Deacon can't do. Maybe. In days gone by, when us old-timers waxed rhapsodic about life without the Institute, we recognized our work wouldn't end immediately. Hate runs deep in the Commonwealth, deeper than the soil. To them, synths are the living embodiment of the Institute's oppression. I'd understand if you want a much-needed vacation. But are you up for the next mission, Charmer?
I'm born ready.
Born ready.
I'd expect nothing less. Our safe houses will be bursting with synths, seeking a better life outside the Commonwealth. Not everyone in the Institute died. We'd be foolish to think there won't be retaliation. Come back to the HQ, and lead the last of our people to freedom.
You. All of you.
We've rescued enough of your people over the years. You don't have to say anything.
You will protect them. Are we safe?
Just because you're out of the Institute doesn't mean you're safe. Or the Railroad's job is over. There's a lot of work ahead of us. But together, we'll get there.
Emila, huh? Okay, nice.
Gonna believe me. I was actually inside the Institute.
Now I consider this, really?
You did it.
Yeah.
We did it. You.
Yeah, we did and everything. Yeah. So what did they mean by? No, I am pretty much done with the game.
I was actually inside.
I'm actually gonna fast travel back to the Institute, not the Institute, the Railroad HQ. I'm done with the game, so I don't consider that like a cheat or anything, because I'm completely and utterly pretty much done. Although I do need to talk to Sean, I think.
Bird from Red Glare? Well, Tom and the boys fueled it up, and it's ready for you. Just throw this, and it'll pick you up. Tom will start stocking signal grenades, too.
Oh, okay. Oh, kind of nice. They did the same thing
Sean.
that...
Dad, I was so worried. I thought I'd never see you again. Is it true? Did you really blow up the Institute? Why would you do that?
They were dangerous.
They were dangerous, Sean. To everyone in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, that's what Tom told me. As long as you don't leave me, it'll be okay. You're not gonna leave me, right?
I'm here for you.
Don't worry, kiddo. I'm here for you.
Okay. Oh, before I forget, Father, he told me to give this to you. I didn't listen to it, so I don't know what it says. But I think it's important.
Sean's holotape. Okay. Sean, SS, where are you? Sean's holotape, come on. Oh boy, so many things. Oh no. Okay, yes, it should be right around the corner. There we go. Sean's holotape.
If you are hearing this,
Desdemona has an option.
then whatever conflicts you and I have endured are over. I have no reason to believe that you'll honor the request I'm about to make. But I feel compelled to try anyway. This synth, this boy, he deserves more. He has been reprogrammed to believe he is your son. It is my hope that you will take him with you. I would only ask that you give him a chance. A chance to be part of whatever future awaits the Commonwealth.
Okay.
Sean, do you want to get out of here? Go live somewhere else with me?
Go to Starlight Drive-In, although there might be some things they have to fix up. Go to Vault 88, actually.
Okay.
Cool. I can give him a gun.
You are something else.
Okay, so first of all...
Desdemona.
Good. You're here. With the Institute out of the picture, we're secretly securing key locations to speed up transporting synths out of the Commonwealth. We gotta take this slow and steady, so once they're out, they're safe for the rest of their lives.
Take no
After
chances.
all this, best not to take chances.
It's all too easy to make a misstep close to the goal line. Pam or Carrington undoubtedly could use your help. No rest for the wicked.
Okay, so they're kind of just going, oh, you need to do a repeatable quest now if you want to explore everything in the game. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. Then that is indeed what shall happen. Now, I don't want to do any of these things, because there's not really much I can do. But I do want to fast travel to Starlight Drive. Can I do it from here? I hope I can do it from here. Just to see if Dance wants to kill me. Or to see if he's actually here. Which he may and may not be, depending on the situation. And I pulled him away from the breadwin and then just killed everyone he liked. No bad blood, right? Don't know where he is though. I am 70% sure I didn't kill him. 70.
We heading out?
No, I'm kind of seeing I can't find Dance anywhere. He may be here and he may not be here. Kind of weird to see. I did it, Nick.
Hey,
I did
Valentine.
it.
Time to hit the road?
Can't even talk to him about killing the Institute. That's funny. No Dance? No Dance. So Dance is just gone. He's just nowhere to be seen. Which is, you know, fair, I guess. Fair enough. Better than him going like crazy in my settlement. Okay, well, since all that is done, I guess I have nothing else to do except talk about my thoughts on the game and what I would rate it, pretty much. So to start with the good, and then go towards the bad afterwards. So first of all, the good. The tools they give you in this game are incredible. Like, I cannot believe that this game exists, in all honesty. It is one of the most advanced RPGs I have ever seen, next to Skyrim. And more, like, and all the other, like, RPGs that Bethesda has made. And it's incredible that they can keep producing these games on this scale as they have. The stories, the quests, I have no real complaints. The voice acting was fine and good. Fit all the time. There wasn't a time when I thought, oh, bad voice acting. All the voice acting fit. There are a lot of locations in the game. Let me show you, like, as an example here. There are a lot of locations in the game, and I'm sure I might have missed a couple. I might have missed, like, maybe like 10 or something. I don't even know. Maybe there's one here. And based on what I know about how they developed the game, they actually placed people in the corners of the map or something and said if there were too little content there or not. So, it's very well made, very well done. What the? Okay. It's very well done, very well made in that regard. What are they fighting now? Fighting scents? No. The heck are they shooting? The Brahmin? Oh. That's a bug. But yeah, the world building and everything they've made here is incredible. Let me just get out of here so I don't have to, like, deal with that sound. And the fact that there's so much content to eat up is kind of incredible, and they deserve praise for that. And I think everything in the game just fits and everything's great. Now here comes the bad part. So, the game itself does not have enough quests, enough world building, enough of anything really. It feels like a little bit of everything, but not enough of one thing. Kind of situation, you know, like where they try to half-ass everything, if that makes sense. So the factions, they do better than earlier games, making you feel part of the factions, but you don't actually feel part of the faction. You're just kind of still the main character, gets sent out on main missions, and then you impress, and then you can level up immediately in the ranks, and it keeps going like that. And in the end, it's like, okay, in the end, none of the factions really had any significance to you, and you didn't feel like you were part of any of them. You just felt like you were the faction. And this game still has that issue from earlier games. And there's really no way to say it other than they half-assed everything. Doesn't mean that the game is bad or anything. It just means that if you expect a lot of RPG elements, a lot of great shooting, a lot of anything. Like, if you expect a lot of something, this is the wrong game for you. This is a little bit of everything kind of game, you know? Open world exploration is there, but it's not like every single location has a cool significance. I would say half of them do. The other half is kind of just outposts or some kind of bandit den with some loot in it. When it comes to things to explore, there is some, but not a lot. When it comes down to it, like, there's also a lot of unmarked locations, so I'll give them that much. But you can see all these, there's so much empty area too, where they could have placed something, like a landmark or anything. And I think that's a very big, like, a lot of ways, especially over here when you see all this water. They could have done something more with it, and they have not, so... There's that. You could also have, like, done small sections where you travel outside of the Commonwealth. You only have the DLCs, but there could be so much more, like, small areas where you travel outside the Commonwealth. But that's okay in the end. It's not a big deal. It's just... If you expect a lot of one kind of thing from this game, like trading, like economy, anything, this is the wrong place for you. Which is where mods come in. So mods are kind of the thing that keeps this game alive. Same with Skyrim, same with everything. If you want to say, oh, these games stand by themselves, I would say maybe for you. But for the majority of people, if the mods did not exist for these games, they would get abandoned after one playthrough. Especially this game. Now, before you yell at me, hear me out. So first of all, you have a voice character. Takes away from the RPG aspect of the game. That was a big mistake from their part. They should not voice the main character. Because it ruins everything. It ruins the whole roleplay aspect of the game. You're not your character. Your character has an identity. And the way they say things also has an identity to it. So you cannot roleplay as like some wacky soldier and try to like pretend you say something and then say something in a weird way. Like, oh, hello there. How's it going? When it actually says hello in the dialogue thing as an example. Your character just goes, hello, how are you doing? I am this guy. Or like, I am this guy. I'm tough, I'm badass. And if you want it to be like some kind of wacky, ridiculous character, you cannot be that. Voice acting ruins that for you, and you're forced to take on the personality that your character already has. Which also brings me to the dialogue. The dialogue is split up into sections. I'll talk about the mods later, by the way. I know you guys are like, oh, what about the mods? They fix all that. Yeah, I'll talk about that later. Right now, we're going to talk about the game you actually pay for. Not the stuff you get for free for the game. That makes the game 10 times better. But, you know. So let's start with, like, the dialogue wheel. Makes no sense. Like, they're making the huge mistake of having a few words represent a whole sentence, and then those words don't actually represent the actual sentences. There have been multiple times where I said, stop it, or do something else. And I picked something expecting him to go chill about it and say, like especially Kellogg's time, when he just swore at Kellogg when I was like, give me my son back. My character's like, give me my effing son back, you son of a bee. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not tell you to say that, character. I'm not, no. But of course, like, that's what you get when you do that kind of dialogue. Why did they remove the old type of dialogue in Fallout 3? Every single RPG element in Fallout 3 was kind of spot on. Again, they just half-assed a lot of them back in the game there. But a lot of the major RPG elements were there, and they were good. Here, they kind of took a step backwards, I feel, and tried to take 2 steps forward after taking a step back. But it was 2 steps forward into a more linear story. Less RPG and more like story-based focus game, I guess you can say. And it felt like they completely ruined their whole identity of the Fallout franchise, which is why this one is regarded the worst Fallout game by many people. I myself love this game. Not because of the game itself, or because of Bethesda. I couldn't care less about who made it, and I couldn't care less about the base game of this game. I care about it because of the modding community. So there's that. Anyway, this game is filled with bugs. I want, again, a lot of negatives for this game. Honestly, if it wasn't for the mods, I would not recommend this game for anyone. But a lot of negative thoughts about, like, the bugs in this game. It's filled with bugs. Bugs are everywhere. If you play this game without the community patch that you can add to the game through mods, if you play on PlayStation, Xbox, and don't use mods, you're missing out big time, because you're gonna encounter so many bugs, so many issues. that might kill you, you might fall through the world, NPCs might not work properly. All those things, Bethesda. Alright, that's all I need to say. Bethesda and how they make their games. The creation engine is kind of the main problem about that, but I mean, Bethesda decides to use the creation engine, so their fault. You know what I'm talking about? It's the engine the Fallout games are made on, and Skyrim. They made it in Creation Engine, which is an engine I think they developed themselves, or something that's very old. I don't actually know that well. But it has all these elements that they can be used for like games later, which is why almost every single one of the games kind of looks the same, but yet different in a way, and they play the same too. It's a story for another day. But because of that, everything in the game is buggy. You will not play this game without encountering a bug. You think Cyberpunk was buggy at launch? You have not played a Bethesda game. But Bethesda is kind of the company that gets away with it, because the experience they try to deliver on is 10 times better than the bugs that block that experience. So it's like, you know, but that does not work for this game. And that's also why I have to bring it up. Here, the balance from bugs to worthiness of buying the game is like 0. Like, there's no balance. Well, I guess 0 is the balance, but like it's maybe plus 30 to the bugs and minus 30 to the experience. And that's kind of where much coming to even out that. So both of them hit 0 and they even out, so the experience is actually worth it. So if you thought about getting this game and you don't know how to use mods, I would not recommend you buy this game. This is clearly a 5 out of 10 game without mods. If you love RPG, it's probably going to be like an 8 or 7 out of 10. But as a game experience as a whole, it lags where every other game kind of shines. It tries to be more story focused, but fails at it, and it abandons its key RPG identity to try to go that story focused route. And they fail at both. So there's that. Not to mention that the whole level system like this, I don't like it. I like that they're animated. I like that they're structured like this. What I don't like is that you can't really roleplay with this. You can be like, oh, suddenly I gain health because something happened. Usually in the past, you had these perks that could be added by modders too. Another thing, by the way, to talk about is how this mod system makes it so modders can't really add their own perks. Because then we have to expand and redesign this whole thing. And that does not work. Well, it can probably work if they really work hard on it, but that's not the modders thing to fix and do, you know? The old menu has been modded into Fallout 4, though, so if you want the old kind of perk menu, which is 10 times better than this one, then go get that one. But here you can kind of upgrade with the visuals. It's clear that this is made for more mainstream audiences, which is a big negative for the people who actually played the earlier games, but... to backtrack a little bit. If you want the best RPG experience, play the older Fallout games, New Vegas, Fallout 3. If you want the best overall experience as a normal game in today's world, this is not the game for you, but this is close to being that. If you want something very RPG inspired, but has a main character like this game, and has a great world and everything, where you can loot enemies, sort of, and stuff. Red Dead Redemption 2 is great. It's like 10 times better than this game, and it's... Even though you can't loot enemies' clothes and stuff, you can go buy clothes, and it all feels natural in the Western world. And I think if you really want to play a game that's story-based, that has like an open world, and you can live in the world and try to roleplay your characters, whatever, go Red Dead Redemption 2. It's worth the money. It's good. I recommend that for you. If you want an RPG game, sadly there aren't a lot of them out there. So Bethesda is your only like go-to for only RPG elements, and they kind of flopped this one with the RPG elements, so I don't know what to say. It's been out for a long time now, and me saying this is probably not going to affect a lot of people. But that's kind of where I come in now, talking about the mods. So mods, they save the game. It's put that simply. Like, that's simply the thing. Bethesda's creation engine has always had the benefit of having easy to use mods because they make modding tools for their game. And when they do that, they make it so people can create their own weapons, their own terrain, their own textures, and import them into other people's games. And that is what's been keeping all these games alive. I've been thinking, wow, the modern community can't do that much, you know. That's where you would be wrong. They can add whole questions. They can add, like, there have been whole other worlds. They're building Fallout New Vegas right now in Fallout 3 in bigger mods for the game. And that's saying something, right? People want the RPG elements back, but they didn't deliver. What do modders do? They add them back themselves. The modders deserve a lot of praise. They don't even get paid for this, by the way. They fix Bethesda's games for free, so they can actually be good. And I cannot even play through this game. I'm gonna admit this. I cannot play this game without mods. I just simply cannot. I refuse, because it's not fun without mods. That's the thing. Like, if I did not have mods, the game would be boring immediately. There's not a lot to the game. Like, you have sound mods, you have enemy overhaul mods, you have ballistic weapons mods that adds, like, ballistic shots, so it's not, like, instantly there, but they actually flow. Like, they overhaul the game completely and turn it into something you would probably recognize. I decided to go vanilla because I want to show people the actual game for the most part without any mods. And I can't say much besides this makes me really admire modders more and makes me enjoy mods way more than I do already. Cause I can think of so many mods that could make my experience better if I just tried to overhaul or remove some of the vanilla things. Like the critical hit system. Why is it not randomized? I had to install a mod to randomize that. Again, the perk system, I want to overhaul that, but I couldn't do that because then it would overhaul it, you know? I did that with the critical hits too, but that was just because it was so annoying and I never used it. Because you had to manually do it, which was just bad. I like random things based on luck for the character, because luck has no part in this game. Maybe about the loot you find, for the most part. Otherwise, it has no point to it. Luck is there to give your random chances higher, and it barely does that. Maybe this makes it so the critical meter fills up faster, but yeah. Visual bugs are everywhere, but again, you can get texture overhauls to make the game look better, and the textures are not dated that well, but again, you can still download better texture mods, so this game can never really get too old, same with Skyrim. So modders have added a lot of stuff, new quests, new things, new endings to the game, new factions, actually, that fit into the main story, although they can be buggy. Like, modders are modders, alright? They don't get paid for their work, and if they do, it's not per hour they do it, it's just donated to them. And it's incredible what they can do with that. And then, of course, they have bugs. That would make sense, but Bethesda is a developed company that sell these games. And they don't fix them and leave them in the dirt. I don't know what to say. That's just how Bethesda is, and they should get punished for it, but they never do. I don't know what else to say about the game other than if you play this game and plan on getting it, get it for the mods, not for the actual game. Because the game itself is very bare bones. It does not have much meat on it. It's like a modded game is like a big bear that you can get a lot of meat from. But the base game is like a little rabbit that you can cut open and eat. You get more meat from the big bear than you do from the rabbit. So bear equals modding. Rabbit equals base game. So get the game if you want to mod it. And I've also been rambling on for way too long. I hope you at least listen to my points and either agree or disagree with them. You can say why in the comment section. Oh wow, why did my recording software suddenly flip out? That was weird. Sorry about that. I don't want to make a recording software that decided to say no. But I don't know. I mean, you guys can do whatever you want. The game is also limited to 60 FPS, just saying, by the way, because it's forced VSync, because the engine can't take 120. They've upgraded the engine so it can, but, you know, only for the newer games, which they... Flippin' Bethesda. They say that would apply to this game, but I don't think they have, so... You know, nothing can be done about that. But yeah, another thing, HUD in open world games and RPG games, get rid of it. Like as an example, I had to install a mod to get rid of the HUD. Otherwise, it's always in your face and it does not go away. even if it's in the corner of your screen, it's constantly there. As an example, if I fix this right now with right away, my health should go away because it's below or it's above 80%. Can I just do this really fast? So if it goes above 80%, it's gone. Same with my stamina or my action points. There we go, it's gone. Now, if you play vanilla Fallout 4, you cannot do that. HUD is everywhere, and you cannot get rid of it. I appreciate that the HUD for the map is connected to the Pip-Boy, or you would have a physical map. That's kind of cool. I enjoy those aspects in open world games where you have to actually pull something up in order to actually look at it. Because the Pip-Boy is like an all-in-one device that's good for that, especially the inventory and everything. You don't just pull it out of your butt and you're like, oh, I just know this from the map. But yeah. But HUD, very big part of all games I play. I turn as much HUD off as I deem necessary in every single game I play. Because I want the most immersive experience. Same with the hit markers and all those hit marker sounds. I only have the sounds if I feel like they actually add to the experience and does not take away from it. So that's something you're into and you just want to watch a game for what it is instead of what the developers try to guide you to. I don't know how to even say it. It's just HUD is weird because it's supposed to help the player, but always gets in the way instead. But yeah. So if you're considering getting Fallout 4, if it's cheap, get it. It's good for you. And make sure to mod it with at least the unofficial patch and add whatever things you kind of catch along the way. So in your first Let's Play of the game, I'd recommend just going through the game and I guess figure out what you like and dislike, and then look to see if there's a fix for it. Because there's so many mods that it's kind of easy to get lost. And if you're new to modding, just play the game. Figure out, I don't like how this area looks. Look for a texture mod. I don't like how the guns feel. Try to see if there's a gun overhaul mod or something. There are a lot of mods for everything in the game, and there are some that even make it so headshots insta-kill, which I have installed and I'm using right now. Because I hate it when enemies are bullet sponges, even when you shoot them in the head. And to me, that adds to the experience, and for some other people, it might remove the experience. That's also the beauty of modding. You don't have to use these mods. I guess that you can also say that that is the beauty of Bethesda games in a way. Because they themselves just made it so you can make headshots do a lot of more damage by adding different body parts to the game. So, I mean, maybe they're just adding a skeleton as on purpose so the modders can do meat and they know they can get away with it for a lot of money. So, you know, so it's whatever. Yes, these were fine, but the game itself is way too expensive for what it is at this point. And I believe that at this point, this is pretty much a community-controlled game, so I think they should actually just make it for free. Like, in all honesty, stop selling Skyrim and Fallout 4 as like their property anymore and make it open source. They're not gonna do that. I know. Don't worry, I know. I know they also own the rights to the franchise and everything, but I just wish they would realize that the community is their games at this point, and if they flop the game itself, the community will probably save it, but only because it's the community and because it's so easily moddable. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, and if you're wondering how I have guns on my back, that's not even the base game in Fallout 4 either, which was also in one of the earlier games. More features they removed from earlier games, I guess, that they forgot to add in this game. Also, a nice mod to get if you really want to have an immersive experience, because people just pull guns out of their asses in this game without the mod, so that's great. They still sometimes do if the mod is not supported somehow, but, you know. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed my points. I don't know what else to say. If you have anything else for me to say, you can ask me in the comment section, or you can just generally, like, tell other people in the comment section, or like, oh, there's this that is also needs also to be addressed and stuff. But overall, it is cool. It's a decent game. A 5 out of 10, I would say. Yes, a 5 out of 10. One of the worst rated games I've rated thus far. That is actually also AAA. But it deserves that ranking based on what the game is as a basis, not what the community has done for it. Because it's almost unplayable. Like, you can play it, sure. But it's almost unplayable on PC without mods. Because you'll encounter game-breaking bugs, by the way. Like, NPCs won't move, quests won't activate properly. Those kind of bugs. Even I had some bugs I couldn't actually finish the game with here, but I don't think that's the game's fault, and if it is, it's just because I'm unlucky. And the community can't always patch everything, and bugs pop up all the time, especially since there are mods that add bugs too. So that's why I'm not gonna like say Bethesda bad just because I have some quest issues, but I would not be surprised if it's actually Bethesda's fault that happened. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play. It's a very long one. It took me months to play through this game. And also keep my other Let's Plays up and running. You would not believe how long time it took me. Also, the editing took way longer for this Let's Play than any of the other ones, because I had to edit out all the loading screens too. My god. So I hope you guys appreciated it. And I hope you guys will enjoy other Let's Plays that I make if you want to. Like, don't feel obligated to anything. It's just if you want to, you can. Because I do a lot of other Let's Plays of games like this one and other games that I also think could be cool and enjoyable. So yeah. Consider liking and subscribing as well if you really did enjoy this whole Let's Play, or if you just enjoyed my points. So if you dislike my points, you can also leave a dislike. If you really want to. It's completely okay. I will take the feedback. Although comments would be easier to take feedback from, but try not to be toxic. It's better if you know, we try to keep it civil. Like, let it take feedback. I might even be willing to put this to a 6 out of 10 if you guys can convince me enough. But honestly, the only reason why I think people consider it more than a 5 out of 10 is because there's nothing like it. I don't know why no one else has made a game like it. So, I don't know. The only thing that's like close to it is wait, what's it called? Outer Worlds, I think. That was made by Obsidian. And yeah, I mean, they didn't even try to make a game like this. They just kind of tried to make a more story-focused RPG. But the elements in that still were better than this one, honestly. You could still pick different options and stuff in that one. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see another one of my Let's Plays. And yeah, stay awesome and treat your fellow human beings and synths too as friends and strangers, depending on if you know them or not. Yes. Anyway, seriously though, now stay awesome and take care of yourself.